minutes, the amount of time he was alone with her to do whatever he chose. 21 minutes was an eternity.
The family of victims speaking out as a man accused of sexually assaulting 3 women faces sentencing today. And a growing issue between HOAs and homeowners, why solar panels are causing an issue in one northwest Wichita neighborhood. And it's open enrollment for federal programs like Medicare, and scammers are actively targeting people. We have the information you need to know about during the enrollment period.
You're watching 12 News at 9 on KSCW.
My sister thought she was going to die that early morning. She was terrified.
Victims and their families speaking directly to the man being sentenced for assaulting patients at a Wichita hospital, the prison time that he's facing. Welcome to 12 News at 9. Judge sentences Miguel Rodela to 33 years in prison for charges including rape and attempted rape. In June, Rodela got inside of Ascension Via Christi St. Francis, raping 1 patient and attempting to raping 2 others before being stopped by security. He even lied to staff, saying he was a medical student. During today's hearing, Rodela apologized, saying he was drunk at the time, but the judge said that is no excuse.
The events that happened were well planned, they were intentional, and thought through acts.
3 civil lawsuits the victims filed against Ascension Via Christi are still pending, accusing the hospital of failing to protect them from harm. New tonight, attorneys in Kansas will be able to submit court documents by email as the state's judicial branch continues dealing with their computer system outage. The Kansas Supreme Court today adopting a temporary rule allowing attorneys to work through email rather than file through the court's e-file system. The online court system has been down since October 12th when it experienced a security breach. Still, no timeline for when the outage will be resolved. We have a fact finder warning so you don't fall for it. The Better Business Bureau says scammers are targeting people during Medicare's open enrollment period. That's going on now through December 7th. The BBB tells fact finder investigator Haley Tucker that it's really important to know during this time you will never be contacted first about enrolling.
During this time, they do have assistance that will help you navigate through the plan options, and it's best to go to medicare.gov. You can give your contact information, and then an assistant will reach out to you to make sure that you fully understand the plan options.
She also says to watch out if the person offers you a gift or a free health screening. This is against Medicare rules. If you accidentally send a scammer your Medicare number, inform the agency immediately. New tonight, Wichita police warning of a rise in crimes targeting people during exchanges of high-value items on Facebook Marketplace. With that, the department is offering tips to protect yourself during those sales. First, choose safe meeting locations. You should also bring someone with you to the meeting. If something feels off, trust your instincts and reconsider that sale. And always communicate within Facebook Messenger to keep a documented record of interactions.
After that cold front moved across Kansas yesterday, it brought some cooler weather for today. Daytime highs were only mostly in the upper 50s, and tomorrow will be about the same, but should break into the low 60s for highs for most of the state, including 61 in Derby, also in Lincoln. Hoxie in northwest Kansas should make it up to 60 degrees. Those temperatures right around average for this time of year. We're going to see quite a bit of sunshine for tomorrow. A rather chilly start to the day, though. 38 degrees in Wichita at 8 a.m. We'll climb into the upper 50s by noon. Daytime highs in low 60s, and clouds will start to increase right around sunset as temperatures fall back into the 50s after the sun sets tomorrow evening. And looking at our temperature trend over the next few days, holding steady right around 60 as we head into the start of the weekend, but by Sunday getting a little bit warmer. Back to the mid 60s for highs. Again, that is right around our average, which is 60 for this time of year. Mild weather going to stick around into next week, but will there be any rain returning anytime soon? We've got an updated look at the extended forecast that's coming up here in a few minutes.
New at 9 tonight, another example of a growing issue between HOAs and homeowners, solar panels. The latest fight happening in a North Wichita neighborhood after an HOA said no to a homeowner wanting the panels on his home. This will likely become an even bigger issue as solar becomes more popular and affordable. It's an issue ending up in courts and state legislatures around the nation. Brandon Stitt takes you through this latest battle right here in Kansas.
Solar energy is nothing new. In fact, it's becoming quite a popular way to save money on your energy bill. But with that popularity, some HOAs are making it hard for homeowners to take advantage of those savings.
I'm paying for the house, I'm paying for the land. Let me do what I want to do with it.
When Justin Leuenberger learned how much money he could save with solar panels, he wanted to take advantage of it.
So with our average bill right now at around $230, and it keeps going up, we would effectively be paying $181 a month forever.
After finding no solar panel restrictions in his Sterling Farms HOA bylaws, he put in a request.
This was back in September. We were denied on aesthetic reasons, they said.
Justin didn't agree, and weeks later,
because we were fighting them on this, 2 weeks later, they come up with an amendment saying, yes, you can have them, but you can only have them on the back of the house.
But those changes cost Justin more money.
It was an extra $20,000. We'd have to double the amount of panels for a 53% efficiency.
The concern is how panels look on the front of the home. The same issue came up in August when an HOA in southwest Wichita fined a couple thousands of dollars and threatened to put a lien on their home, all because of solar panels. Homeowner opinions vary. Heather Knapp lives in a nearby HOA.
Wouldn't bother me at all. Actually, I think that in the future we'll probably see shingles that actually have it built in.
As for a solution,
I think there should be a neighborhood meeting if it's not in the covenant so that everybody can get together and talk through it and come to resolution on that.
In Wichita, Brandon Stitt, 12 News.
Some states have passed laws or had court rulings that say HOAs can't keep people from installing solar panels. Last year, North Carolina Supreme Court and the Indiana legislature have placed limits on the power that HOAs have over solar panel installations. Tonight, Reno County Public Works held a special meeting for the public to discuss the new solar regulations. The County Planning Commission is considering changing the guidelines there for solar energy systems regulations for commercial solar energy building permits in the county. They wanted to hear the public's concerns with solar panels and how it could potentially affect the environment.
We try to make regulations that fit both sides, and that's the challenge. So we're taking the input that we were given tonight. And if there's been some new information that's been presented, we put that into our consideration when we make the final document.
The Board of County Commissioners has put a moratorium on solar development in the county throughout the end of the year. You trust them with checkups, fillings, and more, but when dentists mess up, who's holding them accountable? In the next half hour, our national investigative team drills into dentist discipline across the country. And a mural on the side of a restaurant in Salina is getting some pushback from the city. We hear from the restaurant owner about the true meaning of that painting. And we're hearing about that we're about to enter the busiest travel season of the year. Wichita airport officials have some advice that will ensure you have a smooth flight.
You're watching 12 News at 9 on KSCW.